turn left.
PTPOP here. I'm headed to a meeting. It's Wednesday evening at about 5 minutes to 7. I'm headed to a meeting. And I thought I would just drop in. I'm not going to be able to have my usual 8 o'clock telecast. So I thought I'd stop in.
At the lights, turn left onto Pearl Road.
Turn left onto Pearl Road, thank you. I'm not going to have my traditional live stream, so I thought I could just drop it on my way downtown, going to a meeting on the east side of Cleveland. And so just give a little update. My documentary is done. It has been sent to the distributor, which is Film Hub. And it'll take them anywhere from a week to 2 weeks to either
turn right,
approve it or deny it.
I-71 towards Cleveland.
And if they deny it, it usually means there's some type of technical glitch in the production that they don't like. Either the captions are wrong, or the framing's wrong, or the frames per second are off, which I made sure all that stuff was locked in. So it should, knock on wood, but they always find something. They always find something wrong with this, because there's always things you miss. There's a lot of little moving parts in a documentary or a feature film. But I've got my fingers crossed, and I'm hoping that they will approve it fairly soon. But if it doesn't, it's going to take another 2 weeks for them to look at it. So let's say they get to me in 2 weeks and say it's approved, or it's not approved, it's going to take another 2 weeks. So we're probably looking at March or April. I tentatively gave it a June 16th release date, though that's not written in concrete yet. I pushed it out because I wasn't certain how long it would take for them to approve it. The film took me about 6 months to produce. In total, really, it was, I did a lot of work on it a couple years ago when I started in on it. So maybe 8 months total. I produced the entire thing myself, produced, directed, edited, filmed it all myself. Except for some footage that was sent to me by Kevin Bruton. He did a shot of the Cleveland skyline at sunset with his iPhone. That's in there. And then, but the rest of it's mine. There's a lot of AI in it. AI footage. That's an old set of headlights out there in that car. What the heck is that? And, those of you that follow me know I started working on this documentary a couple years ago, and I had a couple people back out on me at the last minute. One guy stood me up completely, just outright stood me up and never even bothered to return my call. So he's either full of it or he's shyster. And I know he's still alive. I know he's healthy and everything else. And I don't take that stuff lightly, and I don't forget about that stuff. But I'm pretty sure it's I'm pretty sure it's going to get accepted fairly soon. So it'll be out. I'm going to try to have a screening, like an online screening.
Turn right to merge onto I-71 towards Cleveland.
An online screening for the film. Maybe we can do a live stream. I'll probably have to do it through OBS or something where I show it live and have you all tune in and watch it live. Otherwise, it should be on Tubi and Amazon. It should be like my other film, The Artist documentary, is on Tubi and Amazon and a bunch of platforms. It gets lots of views. I've got some great reviews on it. I'm looking. I sent it to a couple of film festivals. We'll see. A couple of them don't care that it's already been released, so we'll see what happens with those. There's no guarantee those will be accepted. Some of them had already had over 100 submissions, so you're usually fighting an uphill battle when you've got that many people who have submitted their production to a film festival. They've got to wade through all the submissions, and you're kind of. And these are film festivals that specifically show documentaries. So we'll see what happens with it. I think it's a powerful message. I think it's a powerful film. I think you'll enjoy it. It moves fast. I've watched it a bunch of times, and it goes by
Use the
quickly.
right lane to merge onto I-71 towards Cleveland.
It's 45 minutes in length, including the very last credit and the very last credit that rolls on the film. I know what this guy's going to do, but he's going to yield. Thank you for yielding. There's a good man. And then during the credits, I put a bunch of outtakes at the very end. They're all AI outtakes, because I would tell Sora, Sora could take my image, my likeness, and put me in a video, and it would look and sound just like me. But sometimes I'd say, put me in a conference room with the supervisor where she's reviewing my calls.
17 miles. Take exit 174A towards Lakeside Avenue.
And for some reason, what it would do would put a bear, like a brown bear wearing human clothes, talking to the female human supervisor. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I didn't mention anything about animals. So it was kind of funny to watch how this AI garbage still isn't, the bugs aren't ironed out of it. And I was spending $200 a month on this AI platform. And most of my production costs went to using the AI. I used a combination of Sora, 11 Labs, Imagine Art. I think I used a little bit of CapCut, and each one I had to upgrade to get the professional version. So I was spending like $300 a month for 6 months. So most of my production costs came from what it cost to pay for the AI. And I've canceled all those platforms now because I don't plan on using them again. They're fun to fool around with. And after the film has its debut, I'm focusing right now. I'm just kind of going back to playing guitar, going out to open mic nights, maybe trying to get some gigs, and focus on my painting. I'm kind of going back to being quiet Peter. I get pretty upset when I talk about the call centers. I get pretty upset when I talk about current events and modern politics. It's all so corrupt and evil and dark. I can't do anything about it. There's nothing most of us can do about it except write to our congressman or our senator or state representative, whoever they happen to be, and see if they can shake something up at the White House. But outside of that, I'm tired of getting wrapped up in that stuff, so I'm going to try to focus on my painting. I've got a great idea for a series of paintings I want to do, and I've never done a series before. I've always just done random one-off paintings here and there of different things. I'll still do the YouTube channel, but I'm going to try to focus more on the fine arts, my drawing and my painting and things like that. So I'm going to a meeting tonight, and I'm looking forward to this. And I wanted to come on live because I usually come on live on Wednesday nights, but I just don't have time because I'll be someplace else where I can't do the live stream. And there's a big Cavs game downtown tonight where his name James Hart. He just joined the Cavaliers. So everybody's driving downtown tonight to go see the Cavs game. I think there's a lot of traffic for 7 o'clock at night on 71 North. So I'm guessing everybody's heading down to see the game. Or a lot of people. I mean, the stadium, or the arena they play in only holds...
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
20,000 people or something. I don't think it holds more than that. It is a balmy 33 degrees here. We had about 3 weeks of sub-zero weather here. Just minus, it was like -9 one night. I see snowflakes in the air, but now it's 32, so it just dropped. It gets colder. It's funny, the lake does weird things. Like the closer you get to the lake, sometimes it's warmer. And sometimes the further away you get, it's colder, and vice versa. So you never know what the lake is going to do to you. That's Lake Erie, the lake on the northern part of Ohio is Lake Erie. you know, I've been cranking out material here for about a month. I've got my numbers all back up to where they were, but I'm getting more views per month now than I've ever had. I have almost 40,000 views per month, which is like 10, 15,000 more. And it still doesn't amount to any more dollars. So I think I could probably crank out 3 videos a day, every day, 7 days a week, and it would be a lot of extra work for nothing. Yeah, people are driving a little weird tonight. I think it was a blessing that I got to live in Arizona, because I really got to learn what crazy drivers are like, and crazy traffic. This is nothing. This is really nothing. It's really not. Oh, I got this in the wrong settings, didn't I? But I got a video coming out tomorrow. It's going to be my final I say it's my final commentary on the current political climate here in the country. It's crazy. People have all lost their minds. I can't tell if that's snow or my window's fogging up. I think it's snow. No, that's fog. Okay. Let's get the windows back defrosted, I guess. Put it on full defrost. Freeze my tush off. I don't understand this weather here in Cleveland, because if it gets too humid here in town, the windows steam up. And I've never, as long as I've lived here, figured out how to unsteam my back windows. My back windows are all steamed up and I have no idea why. I don't get it. But I'll keep you updated on the documentary. It's called Disconnected, Voices from the Call Center. And I've got a bunch of trinkets and things like that, posters and cups you buy for the film on teespring.com, as well as here on my channel. Give me the thumbs up on my video, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all on another video. Hasta la vista, baby.